We are in the building. Karibu ni sahau.
No, leo tuko nje.
Yeah. Okay, tuko hapa na Oga the Top. Karibu sana Obinna.
Asante sana.
How are you doing?
I'm alive. How are you guys doing?
We're doing well.
Luku ni safi.
Luku ni moto.
Manu pia. Hebu muzoom leo. Manu mambo yake imefunguka. Yeah.
First of all, pole sana for losing a close person who is Shalkido.
Yeah.
And maybe how are you doing right now mentally?
I'm in between. I'm in between being happy and being not happy. The reason is a lot of factors surrounding it. One is a young man that we were working something with, and whatever has happened is very heartbreaking because I'm like, it didn't have to go that way. Then also I look at the trajectory we had taken, and now I'm happy. I'm like, even now, if he's in heaven, he's smiling. He's like, we were trying to achieve something. And then if I look at the last time we met with him, I'm happy because he came to the club and invited. Then I got him inside. I was like, let's vibe. I got him on stage, and it was good vibes. Even when he left, I was like, hey, what am I going to do for this guy? I was like, hey, I'm not going to give him money because Omosh was the one who has been handling his finances. Because when he started with the mchango, we realized alikuwa na shida kidogo ya kumanage finances. So tukaambia ni aje sahi, Omosh atakuwa naweka do zote. Whatever you want, Omosh tells me, we discuss the three of us, then now we tell. We see what's going to happen. At the time akitafuta hao, venye wakapata hao, nini, furnishing the house. I remember even when kuna siku ala Omosh anataka do ya curtains na beddings. Nikamwambia hapana, we don't need to spend on that because I know someone, and I spoke to a friend called Virginia Duves. Kitambo time tu bana natafuta hao on WhatsApp. Nikamwambia ni aje, kuna msi anaitwa Shalkido hivi, can we give him some blankets, pillows, curtains? Akasema sawa, and she's always come through for me. So we are trying to reduce the expenses with him. So that day, even when he was coming from the club, I could not send him the money. That is why we ended up with I was like, sinimeke full tank na msukuma wiki, while this other one will go to Omosh, and then life goes like that. But when we left, he was so happy. Like that night, he told me thank you many times. Hata kwa club alikuwa ameka opposite mimi. Hata time tunakula, apparently he didn't really like eating. So alionja tu kidogo. Nikamwambia sukule anakumbuka kalmo. Nikamwambia kunywa maji. Nikamwambia Omosh akamweka kwa glasi kaja akakunywa. Kanambia sawa daddy, alikuwa anaita daddy. Then akakami sada anakaka nao anambia daddy thanks. Anambia relax bro, tulia, let's just have a good time. Tena kidogo daddy thanks. Even time nikimwekea fuel akitoka hapo thanks mazee wazi thanks. Ani nikamwambia toinoke todhie Omosh daddy thanks. So he was very happy and grateful when we were leaving together. Hata akibranch off kawendani akitupigia dole hivi, he was happy. Pia situkenda na vibe tunacheka. So when I look at that, I'm like, I'm happy because he left when he was happy. But if I look at the way he left, went to the hospital. Man, I saw him on that bed, man. It was heartbreaking. We were with the dad, Omosh, Munez, the nurses there. Even when I was asking them, when he got up, I was asking them, atuwezi mpatia anesthesia at least atulie nini tukivutana no Dr. Zipora hapo akitujibu vibaya, tukatoka tunaenda huko kwa radio huku na huku, just disturbed because of the way he was. Then tukaonyeshwa x-ray, the leg was broken, so that part is painful and it's heartbreaking. And then it happens accident happened on Thika Road. They say it's between Car Wash and Githurai. So ukitoka Roysambu there's a bridge. That's how the police told us, between the bridge and Githurai on your way to Thika. Yeah. So when I see also the Shosho, man, Shoshake alikuwa disturbed and tulikuwa naye hapo. It's the first time I was meeting Shosho, first time I'm meeting the dad, the auntie. Nikifikiria Shoshake venye yako, man, it's very heartbreaking. Alafu najua alikuwa anaita Shalkido ga Shosho. Man, I look at it, I'm just like, and then the plans we had. Shalkido, do you know? So, Shalkido was given money. Nikamwambia patia Omosh this amount. I think we gave him, like 30. No. Before kurecord nini mpaka nikajamna nikamwambia bro muziki by the tulikuwa na channel sana kwa DM. Nikamwambia bro hapana, slow down na kwanza ngoja kwanza na story ya studio first. Hizo my voice notes nimeona sana alinitumianga zote hizo za ngoma. Ni there's a song what to do with him called Single Mother. So alikuwa ameniambia ati yeah, ati mazee bro unajua mimi na show nini pia so nataka tu Single Mother. One day I'll share it maybe. Maza akaniambia Single Mother da yakinini, akatafuta producer, akaniambia producer by the if Shalkido came to you, the producer, I can get in touch with me so that at least let's find a way to just release that song for him. Alinambia komali make you survive. What do you mean? And then I think he took, was it 20,000? Akatumia bro, slow down. Let's figure out what is important, nini. So when I look at all things you are making, very heartbreaking. It leaves a very sad moment in my space. So when I'm alone, I'm like, yo, it happens like that. You plan, but now life has its own plans, and then I keep on asking myself a lot of questions. I've seen even the conversations people are saying, mbona kumbeba kwa gari nini? And I'm like, first of all, he came with his bike. I didn't know he was gonna come. And if I carry him with my car, if anything, so mimi, oh, ni fuel. I'm like, fuel? Kwani petrol station ilikuwa ni yangu? I'm like, okay. So I look at the whole thing and I'm thinking, what if I get to home? Or didn't go home. So too much about ni God anajua. So it's a cost of emotions. Kuna happiness on what we are done, what we are doing. Kuna sadness on what happened and how it happened. Yeah, it's confusion.
Ukiwa hapo hivyo, ukiangalia hata hiyo kitu imehappen, kuna mambo mingi sana. Wengine wanasema watu Obinna wamepeana kama kafara, vijua Obinna ni muuaji. Unaichukuliaje mambo kama hiyo?
So biggest heartbreak from people and also disappointment, and it has affected me actually. I'm used to being called me I've been called hizo zingine, nimeitwa, nimeambiwa. I've never been called a killer. I've never been called a murderer. When you're called a murderer, changes everything. Because that means not know me, don't know where I live, how I do my things, has never met me, will sit down and say, this guy is a killer. You know very well it is not true. But you still say it for whatever. Unataka views, unataka likes, unataka kuniharibia, whatever it is, but it makes you happy. It is very heartbreaking. It's very heartbreaking. Yeah. I don't know so much because of course they know. I try to keep happy face in the house. I'm dancing with them, we're watching a movie, we are doing something. When I drop in the morning, I'm talking about, hey, how's your day? I'm going for golf, whatever. I don't want them to know that it's very emotionally attached. So if at all they realize I am not okay mentally, it's going to affect them. We've been in situations with my kids, and I saw the way it affected them when they saw me in different situations, and it's something I don't want to put them on. So I'm trying. When I'm in the house, I'm a different person. They're not even nafika nimefurahi, lakini it's not the same.
And because bossy, people have been linking your number plate to you being in Illuminati.
Yeah. So people are saying my number plate 666 is devil. So it is a theory that has been said. And you know, when someone I went to the manufacturer, Hama and TSA, and picked I saw a car and I bought it. And this car many weeks before when I was doing a video with Mashua. But I didn't same car. I bought the car because of the rims. Those rims are not the rims that come with that car. That's why I picked that car specifically. And I've seen many other cars with 666. And then the most strange thing that I think I said it somewhere. You see my KRA pin has 666. The last 4 numbers of my KRA pin is 6663I. So if it's devilish, then Gava imeniseti. Because number plate ni Gava. Yeah.
Same number.
It's same is 6663I. Those are the last numbers of my KRA pin. So it's mtu achagua KRA pin. Unaona wasema now piki ponki. It just happens. So it was a coincidence, but now you know your belief is not someone else's belief.
Sure.
If you believe like that, sour. Me, I don't believe in that, so it's fine. If I believed in that, I would not be driving that car around.
Yeah.
Kumalizia hiyo pati ya Shalkido, way forward gani, burial arrangement, nimeona bill pay imetolewa hapo.
Yes. So I hear he's being buried on Thursday next week. And I'm hoping and praying Kenyans come. Let's give him a befitting send-off. There's a pay bill number, tafadhali. Send whatever it is that you can send because the family needs it. Shalkido does not need it anymore. When he asked for your help, you are not there, you chose not to. Now he does not need your help. It's the family that needs your help. So whatever you will send will go a long way to help cover other costs. I'm in talks with Cooper Kenya to see what they can support with. I was looking at maybe the coffin because Cooper Kenya, when Shalkido was here, I told him I'll introduce him to Cooper Kenya, and I did. Like all my employees are in Cooper Kenya. The reason is this. Mtu apangangi funeral, it happens. It's an accident, si kama harusi. So when it happens, inapatanga watu wengi sana wako off guard. Then when you have insurance for funeral, inasaidia kucushion family that is remaining behind. And you just pay as little as 200 bob. But most people don't see it like that. Most people, unapanga kukufa. No. Nobody lives alive. In life, we are all going to die at one point. And we don't know how. That's a mystery about it. But when you're living, watu wambaki nini, because now let's say for example upate funeral arrangements 1 million, wachange 1 million, uzikwe nayo, umeacha family bila anything. So I'm talking to Cooper Kenya, we see what they can support with, and in the funeral plans, me I'm in the back seat. I've not engaged that much. Omosh na Jackie ndio wako huko, napigiwa, wanapatiwa update na family, because when I saw the direction things are going, I was like, okay, it's fine, let me sit back.
The reason to why you decided to sit back is because of what people are talking about you, is this trolls zote, ama the reason to why you decided, let me now sit back? For my mental health. I decided to sit back for my mental health. I've said, I'm used to being called all the names. Nimeitwa, nimeambiwa, but when I'm called a killer, I'm like, okay, now this is what. No. I understand that. Lakini naishikana na kuku. Yeah, so that's why I decided to take a seat back. Then also, definitely, after the funeral, you will see a scandal about the money that was raised about the funeral. If at all anybody apart from the family is handling, anybody on social media, nini unasikia, hey, tulichanga pesa imeenda wapi? Sijui mmekula, sijui nini. You saw what happened with Baba Talisha. He just meant well for the family, akanyoroshwa. Another situation happened, we msete na akanyoroshwa. So it becomes very complicated. So sometimes anything involving money, that's why even when we're changang for Shalkido, I was never touching the money. Niambia tumia Omosh. Omosh mimi tu unaniambia tu accountability. Imetumika, I'm like, okay, good. Let's do this one. The people have been contact with Eric. Wakisema kuwa when something comes up ama Eric akitualiwa, he doesn't respond. But as for you, you always respond on everything. Okay. What do you have to say about that?
Number one, Eric has not been called a killer. Has he been called a killer? Yes. Ameitwa muuaji? Exactly. When you're called a killer, it takes a different toll. Secondly, Eric is more mature than me. He's older than me.
in the game for longer than me. So Eric, nobody has a shit together more than me. He's like an elder brother. So there's a way he's dealing with things. Then human beings are, I'm talkative, maybe he's not. You know. What most people don't know, Eric normally has a lisp. Squeezy imeisha. Yo, bro. He has a heavy tongue. So also when he's not performing, when Eric is a very chilled guy. Akwa ametulia tu kwa simu yake hapo, ananga mambo mingi. Mimi amatoka, mimi naponga. Then also myself, I'm in the media where I talk. Eric Omondi yake ni kuact mostly. So I talk. Nowadays what I used to do in the car, nowadays everybody's doing it. What's up? Nowadays anafanya video. Kitu imefanyika wana address who started it. Oga it up. So that is me and that's my style of doing things. And I will talk about things because I have my perspective of it, and there are people who follow. Ikifanyika sema tunangoja Oga it up aongee. They're waiting for it. I'm a media house, so that's what I do. But for this specific one, I can't move like Eric because I'm not Eric. That is Eric, and this is me. Eric has been insulted, disrespected, and all he does ni kuchangia wase. Mi pia nimejaribu kufanya the same thing. Nimetukana, nimekuwa disrespected, lakini sasa imepita sasa mpaka sasa. So hii level imefika. Nisia, unaitwa kila?
No. Okay, maybe winding up on Shalkido thing. We saw you and Dignity Furniture brought in the furniture in the household. Are you paid a 6 months rent? Maybe the furnitures zitapelekwa?
Yeah, I think I spoke with Omosh. We need to find a way to recover the rent money. Tupatie familia yao. I think we'll try and trace the wife. And Jackie Ogaga will post. So atafute hiyo do wapatie, because kwa doya wa Kenya wapatie wife yake furniture pia the same. Zimuvishwe tu ziendeo side because he was already been given.
Did you ever meet the wife and the baby?
No. We wanted to get him sorted first before we family. Bro, wejiseti kwanza kwa vizuri, everything ikishaingia pikipiki kweza kitu kama 1000 per day. Now ndo unaweza leta mama kwanza na wewe. Yeah.
And Obinna, a lot of people have benefited from you helping them.
Yeah.
We've seen many children's sponsors benefit, the likes of Batman and everything that we can't mention here. The fact that you get to step up into these people whom when you at least mwasaidia kuchange them. Na wale upcoming pia ama wenye wanataka kusaidiwa.
Hey, it's a tough one. So for the people that are helping, we'll find a way to restructure it so that at least Wakenya wakuja wasaidie. For example, Badman nilikuwa namjengea hao. So we've put the doors, we've put the roof. Imebaki plaster na glasses. So Wakenya sasa watamshikilia kutoka hapo. Pia mimi nimejaribu, acha nisimjengee nyumba ishe. Then wakuja waseme alimjengea nyumba amuue nayo, sacrifice.
Mazuri unakuanga na receipts.
Yeah, so that one, no, receipts don't really help anything because when people start to drive a certain narrative, that is what they enjoy and they thrive in. You know, people thrive in misery. When you're miserable is when people are happy. So we intended well for him, but hiyo kuendelea nyumba imetosha so far. And a few of the Team Obinna family guys walitumanga some money as well. So tumekuwa polepole, nikipata do naambia Mosh, shika hii 50, kimbieni huko hii wiki and then mfanye hivi. Shika hii so ena mfanye hivi. Polepole tu akena na Badman huko. Then now the other people, like the kids have adopted. For example, we have akina Chantel, akina Rosie. The good thing is all the kids that are adopted and I'm supporting, they have their mothers. Sasa vile nimesema kila mtu akue kwa mama yake. I will love them. I will still support them though, because I took it like akina Chantel nikawamisha Dandora, we are paying rent, Nini and the lights. So for them, I'll continue doing what I'm doing. The school fees, the uniform, the whatever is on me, I will still do it. I already made a promise to them and now seeing me with them will be reduced because, you know, I've really reflected much on everything that has happened with Shalkido. And I have a lot of kids around me who are not mine. May adopt, una support the house, because mi kwa zile kuna space, let them come. Bank beds, nini wengine hapa kwa kiti nini, the space.
However, if anything, God forbid, is to happen to any of those kids in my house, I will say. So I sat down and looked at it, like, wait a minute, I think maybe even the Shalkido troll is a sign. It's a wake-up call. So I'm disengaging. So maybe once in a while, maybe one night sleepover, maybe we go for lunch, maybe dinner. Lakini sasa kuona sasa wako kwa how all through, I'm going to really work on limiting that. You know, if anything happens to my kids under my care, it's okay. They're my kids.
What if you ignore what people are saying and do what's right?
Yeah, I've been ignoring what people are saying and doing what is right, but sometimes doing what is right can put you in problems. What I've been doing is what is right. Not by people, by God. A lot of people that have been helping are not even in the public space. The ones you've seen in the public space are the ones that I meet in the public space. For example, when Kimani Mbugwa came, when Stupid Boy came, Chantel, you did a poem with her. Rosie, I met at the orphanage. So most of the people you see are the people I've met in the digital space. But majority of them, I didn't meet them in the digital space. You'll not even see them. 75% of my employees are all charity cases. I think maybe just 2 people in all my employees, only 2 ndo walikuwa hired out of merit. Ile ni aje mimi napiga kazi fiti songe. Most of them walikuwa niko na nini, shika hapa, fanya hivi tusonge hivi. So I'll do what is right, but when you're doing what is right, then something goes wrong, then you're on the wrong. We are doing what is right by Shalkido, for Shalkido, by God. Then something went wrong. Now who is wrong? The person who was trying to do what is right by coming through for someone. So for example, the kids, they'll be in my house playing. One falls down. Kimakosa anguke aumie. They pass on, God forbid. What do they say? Obinna anaua watoto kwake. What happens to me? I'll go to committee or nini for forever. What happens to my kids? So saizi kidogo nimeistudy pole pole nikaona hapa. So kidogo tu I'll support, yes, but from hapa. Tupatane one weekend tuongee nini omosha bebe tena kila mse, arushe kila mse kwa mamake na iendelee hivyo.
I think we've answered a question that people have been asking. Why do you post when helping? Because hiyo ni swali watu lazima Obinna record, lazima aweke kwa mtandao.
Okay, those are people who don't follow the story. If you don't follow the story, you'll see what you want to see. Like I've said, most of the people you see me helping are people that I've met on the digital space. If I've met people privately, you'll not even know. And also another thing that I've noticed mostly, majority of people who are being helped don't want other people to know they're being helped. So inakuanga ni siri. Msana nikamwambia bro manze niko na shida nini unamsaidia nakwambia thanks alafu ananyamaza. And then even the other people who even say thank you are very few. And most not all. Bosi asante bosi, no, hiyo inisaidi. Wewe ukipatana na mse huko mahali kuna siku nasikia njaa kwamba ya chambo madondo ama mayai pasua. Bro, fanya tusema mimi kuna siku mse anisaidia. Why? Because even me ama in Nairobi ni watu bro lala hapa, bro kula hapa, bro shika hii, bro fanya hivi, piga hii kazi. Nikusaidiwa pia mimi nimesaidiwa. So give back, pitisha kwa mtu mwingine. But wala come online. Obinna nifanye nini na mtu nafanya, and sometimes you document it to inspire other people to do the same. Negative news is so big that people don't like positivity.
Sure.
What I was trying to do was to bring positivity, give people their flowers in public so people know it is cool. Nikipatana nikwambia bro, hii shati ni noma man, na useme wazi. Ilikuwa kitambo shati noma nyamaza, but nikiona amepost ndaenda kwa hiyo page yenye naulize hii shati ni pesa. So I was trying to change that, give people their flowers in public, appreciate people in public so people know it is a cool thing. And I'm not the only one who does it anyway. Many other people do it as well. Yeah.
Okay, Obi, nitamsimama mwenye kiti na nifanye. Kuna interview tuliwatch recently, show fulani ilifanywa na Alex Makideo. So alikuwa ni interview nani demo Facebook. Na aliulizwa demo Facebook ilitokaje kwa Obinna. Akasema nilikuwa tunapiga shughuli every week kama kawaida, siku moja siku receive call. And for some time what happened? Sijui show iliisha ama kulendaje.
So what's your question?
So my question is what happened, show iliisha na hukumwambia ama vile naje?
Did you see my response?
You posted that like the vitu zili happen, aenda angalie, then ukasema maybe
I didn't post vitu zili happen. I said we don't have beef. I don't have beef with the demo Facebook. Baby, we have beef, and I don't think I have, and I will have. When it comes to I'm a vegetarian. You see what I did there? Like, see, like umepata, nimekupita. Okay, it's fine. Yeah. Then I said the second part about the show ending. I said she knows the truth, and I even told her check conversations on these dates. And in the end, I said it's not my place to say. When she will feel it's the right time to say, she will. You know why? Because no matter what I say today, it will be turned. And then for them on Facebook, her fans are very toxic to a point where I can be in this interview and this jacket is black. Her fans will say, hell no, it's not black, it's white because we say so. So sometimes it is good to let them do whatever they want to do, and then you let it move, okay? And when the right time comes, she'll say it, or maybe she'll not say it, but mambo ni mingi, yeah.
But what exactly? Okay, she spoke on the interview.
Yeah.
And what exactly drove you to come out and say that confirm this case? Was it like at some point she didn't give the information?
So what most of the time, most of the things that have put me in problems is because mi usema ukweli. Mi nikionanga mi usema hey Martin Z ulifanya na sometimes ukisemangu ulifanya hivi na mi nikafanya hivi ndo inani. So even me when I saw the interview I was like hey. Number one is true, we don't have beef nini. Number two is not true, confirm hapa. And then also by there I've seen people saying, oh, how can you just fire someone with contract without a notice? First of all, I never employed them on Facebook. I never, and I said it. It was a talent we were growing, I was supporting, and it got to that point, and I even spoke about it in Kisumu when I was doing the homecoming. You remember? And when you don't have a contract, mtu aseme kulikuwa na contract when there was no contract. I never employed her. She was never my employee. Even when I gave her the car, it was a gift. When we were working together, all the jobs that I was giving her, including the December one for Power Star Supermarket, I negotiated and everything, and I took my manager enda nini, and she was given the job, and we didn't even take even a shilling. Like a move na story kasonga nayo like that. So when you do such things, people come and change the whole narrative. What I was doing for Kimani, what I was doing for Stupid Boy, what I was doing now for Shalkido and many other people, even what I'm doing for Akina Rose and Chantel Pieta Taniwa, what I was doing for them on Facebook as well was stand. See how my fans wake walikuwa nasema unamtumia, unafanya nini? People are saying a lot of things. I'm just like, saizi Shalkido amepass, umemsacrifice. Just like, unathink aje? Akili melala ni nini? And when you talk like that, you spoil for someone else. Because when you do that, people disassociate. I'm like, oh, nakutumia. Okay, sorry. My bad. Wacha nijitumie. No, nakutumia. Okay. Nimekusacrifice. Wacha nijisacrifice. So, sometimes for the fans, tukiongea online, the consequences are normally paid by other people who are not even part of that. So wewe unaongea, unatukanana, unafanya whatever, unafanya nini. But now when the cameras go off, ni Trudy hapa, ni Mzito wa Kasipu. Ni Obinna ndio wanakaa chini sasa wanaanza kupay for the consequences of your actions. And then also sometimes also when we talk online, it normally has positive and negative nini. When we hear a lot of external forces, si ufura kichwa. Kama kila msema anaweza kuambia Trudy umeiva. Kesho Trudy atakuwa na tuhag. Trudy atakuwa anatuangalia hivi na mapua. Na the same way, kama kila msema anambia Trudy you are useless. Trudy atakuwa anatoka kwa nyumba kozile. Kwani niko useless? So words are spellings. You speak, you cast those spellings on people and they have very serious consequences. Yes, so I've seen the story that's being peddled. So for baby when she spoke, I saw people online start talking. Yes, Obinna's a very dark cat. How could you do this? How could you? I'm like, hey.
Relax.
Chill. That's not the truth. The truth is here. And I tagged her and I tagged the manager. I'm like, your manager knows the truth. He was in the group. You know the truth. You are in the group. My management team knows they were there, whatever. You know everything that happened. It's not in my place to say. One day they will. But there is absolutely no beef. There is absolutely no bad blood. Because even after we stopped working together, see, we've been hanging out together. Yes. Yeah, we've been doing a couple of things together. Even after when we finished, I still gave her the job in December after we were not still working together. Even now, when I'm called and told, hey, Niaja, I'll tell you, hey, give baby atapigeo kazi fiti. And it moves. Yeah. I think that covers it.
Yeah, we are. Okay. So still on issue ya kutumia watu sijui vitu kama hizo. You are working with Pamela.
Yeah.
But right now hatumuoni and a lot has been said. Wakasema sijui ulimpata na Munez wakifanya nini. You fired her. And you've never talked about it. Right now that you're here, I think wacha tukuulize tu tuambie kama kweli uliwapata na Munez ama ni
we Munez nikupate tena. Sasa yeah.
People are saying kazi yako ni kuemploy watu na kuwafuta. Now they are referring to
kazi yangu ni kuemploy watu na kuwafuta.
Wamesema Pamela ni
kuwatumia.
Pamela alikunyima. Ukamwambia usiingie kesho.
I needed that. Yeah, now this is me.
Wow.
Hey.
Yeah, but a lot has been said. Hata hiyo yenye ameuliza watu wameongea vitu mingi.
So first of all, Munez nikupate tena. Secondly, Pamela unanyimaje boss? Number 3, nikikuandika lazima nikufute. What is the beginning as an end? So, now guys watch this. So Facebook wanaenda kukata hiyo part. Hiyo part nimesema Munez nikupate tena.
Then unaona it's true.
Obinna accept Munez and Pamela. Yes, Obinna said Pamela alimnyima. Alafu anakata hiyo video hiyo part. You'll see it. Yes, TikTok, Facebook sana huko ndio mambo ni mingi. Anyway, that story is not true about Pamela and Munez. And last time I joked about it. Tena wakakata hiyo part tu venye tu nimejoke na Munez wakapedo. That part is not true. The part for Pamela kuninyima, that part is not true. Come on, Oga the tab, bro. Wewe mbona wale mama wanataka kunizalia wewe? Ama nipatie Pamela mtoto mvulana ndio muamini. Yeah. So that part is not true as well. Then the part for atinandika watu na fire, I didn't fire them on Facebook. Yeah, so that is a lie. Number 2, I have not fired Pamela, so that is also a lie. However, I have fired other employees. So Kitambo, before 2 months ago, I've told you, majority of my employees have been charity cases. Mekwa bro, nini unasaidia mse. Then I realized later, I'm carrying a lot of baggage. So I met a friend of mine, some billionaire guy who's I'm the mentee. We sat down with him for 1 hour. We were speaking, and then I asked him, what's the biggest, and this one is a lesson for any other person in the business. I asked him, what's the biggest enemy of a business? He told me the owner. I asked him how. He said, if you hire wrong, you'll have to compensate for that. Ati leo nimekuchukua jueni morio wangu. Bro na ujui kuedit. Bado ndakuwa na edit, na wewe ndio editor, na nakulipa pesa ya editor. Then I sat down and was like, wait a minute. Very fast I restructured a lot of things. If you look around, you'll see a lot of faces you never used to see before, you don't see on the team, nini. I changed, nikamovisha huyu hapa, and still stands. And I spoke to my team. And even Akina Jackie will tell you, I'm always telling people, if you can't do the job, then why do I need you? Because I can edit, then why am I paying you to edit? Yes, I can shoot. Why am I paying you to shoot? I can color grade. Why am I paying you to do this and this and that? So I've restructured because of that. So definitely, if you are employed and you're not delivering what you've been employed to do, it's a business. Because by the end of the month, by the watu wangu, end month wanangojanga tu salary yao. There are some months where we rarely make the money. na walipa na kupigia HR na waambia hey, hii month imeturamba, hebu tutafute wale watu immediate walipe kwanza, alafu wengine tuwapatie like 2-3 days nitafute tulipe hawa, then Omosh na Munez ngoja tutalipa last because I'm ushinda now. So I know what I'm like, hey bro, naambia mimi Omosh salary itachelewa kidogo, naambia Munez anambia boss usiwori. Siku utakuwa fiti utanisort tu. Ama unilipe next month. Hey wewe. Sitaki ndo ipile by the Munez kwa nayo ukora. Munez anasema ati usinilipe hii mwezi. Hey. Unalipwa pesa yako ndo alafu deni inakuja kwangu. Yeah. So we've been doing that and the employees don't really care about you or the business. They care about their salary. So if I don't put hard structures then kesho tena mimi ndakuja hapa na Wakenya mazee munichangie mufanye nini. So that's what has been happening. So mwache kupedal rumors zenye are not truthful, because besides, you know, me will say anything about me. I've told you, me apart from the killing story, the rest hizo ziko sawa. Mtasema nimefanya hivi, which is fine. But now when you talk like that, it affects the other party. For example, now when the trolls go online, it will affect them on Facebook. When the trolls go online, it'll affect Pamela. When the trolls come, they'll affect Jackie Ogaga. They'll affect Katrina and Maggie Ndumia and the rest. But mimi kwa zile wamesema nipenda madem. Yeah. What's the problem? Sina wewe penda madem? Unapenda mamorio? Wewe ni forex.
Lakini mbona Dina alisema atakupeleka hapo kwa
nini? Mimi Dina nilikatao lunch yake. Huyu jamani kama ameingia forex. Unauza bots Unataka kunitumia ma signals. So mimi wakisema napenda madem iko sawa. Napenda madem is fine and I don't see any problem with that. So if you have a problem with it,
unaangalia hapo kwa comments hapo hiyo mama madem wanabishana, kila mtu atazaa na Obinna. Tulieni.
No, ni sawa. Mtu relax, kila msee atazaa. Watoto ni wengi, mimi ni one touch.
Sasa Obinna, okay, to finish up on Pamela, why is she not on the show?
Yeah, because it's something I'm not at liberty to discuss here, because the minute I discuss it again, it takes a different conversation again. But you'll see her on a different show. She could have already been back actually, and then when she was not there and Dapper Man came in, we were like, wait a minute. It's like when we had Baba County. When Baba County came on Obinna show live as just a small part, welcome to Piana to drink the Wende. And we built a brand with him and we were like, wait a minute, this guy is very... So when Dapper Man came, we were like, yo, okay, this is the vibe that we've been looking for this part. So the idea, what most people don't understand is this. Pamela akuwa hostess, akuwa waiter wa show. That is the name we use, but that is not the purpose. Yeah. The purpose of Dapper Man or Pamela or Baba County was to calm down the guest so that we're relaxed. Most guests, when they meet me or when they come to the show and the camera's gone and they see the whole team wamekapa watu 10 wanakuangalia, they tense. Msako nervous and wengine wanasema ngojeni kwanza tusiende kwanza, give me a few minutes, let me have a shot, let me walk around nini. So wakifika, then huyu akuja kupatia kinywaji, hiyo banta inafanyanga cool down. Sometimes I will have banter with Dapper Man for 5-10 minutes because sometimes guest amesema ngojeni kidogo man. So si tunaongea mpaka guest anza kucheka, mnaona ameseti, alafu anasema Davido tuanze kipindi. Inapata guest their purpose na nika baking powder inakam kushikanisha guest na mimi, because guest amekam, hi, how are you, welcome, oh sit down, yes, oh, welcome, no tudi kitu, tell me. No, that's not my style. Mine is good. So lazima ucheke, cool down, tukulize what we do. Rubati tuko na nini, ucheke, mvutane, pick it up from there. Yeah.
Okay. You introduced our katoto pale online. Na wengi wetu pia tulikapenda kako sawa.
Karembo.
And tell us. Tell us maybe how was the reception?
Katoto karembo. Kama ni kwa kwenye memory. Nani Ella? Ella is cute, right?
Yeah.
Mimi ni fire. Mimi ni moto si moto. Mimi ni fire si fire.
Lakini sasa fire, lakini watu wanasema DNA ifanywe hapo.
Yeah, nimeona hizo stories. But ule sifanyi bwana, ule atakasi wangu. I know, labda inafanana na mamake, lakini ule atakama si wangu bwana, ule ndo ni mrembo. You know, the thing is this. I'm taking care of children who are not even mine.
Yeah.
Sasa huyu mwenye at least hata nilikuwa nimejua mamake. See, at least hata unigitake care naweza sema. That is why even I decided I'm not going to do DNA even for my other kids. Because truth be told, there's some of them who have some weird characters. Na mwangalanga niko zile.
ni wangu kweli.
Huyu si waja kabla. Guys, I'm kidding though. So for her and for any other consecutive kids, I don't think I'll do. I've been raising kids that are not mine. Many. Wengine wako kampo, wengine wako nini, wengine wako uni. Hata last week kuna mwingine amekama hapa kwa show, akanambia, "Now, tulikuwa tumekaa hapo mimi, Miles, was Fresher there? No, Mosh was not there. It was me and Miles. I think we were having a debrief. He said, "Can I talk to you briefly?" Nini? I said, "Okay. You know, me, allow me to call you dad. Now, you know me, I've been raised by a single mother. Now you're my dad." I'm like, like, who's your dad? He's 19. You know, he's a very self-driven young man. You'll see him around. I think we will mentor him or something. Then akasema, I want to do a couple of things, but now I don't know because, I'm confused. Nini? I told him, you're 19. You're supposed to be confused. At 19, experiment everything. At 19, atakusema, me, I want to... No. You'll have an idea, but try. But pia automatically tani mtoi wangu pia. Then ikimbia tunaenda kupeleka hela, no. Then tumemkaribisha. Brothers wake, sisters wake wamemkaribisha, wanamngangania. Ako sawa pia, ametukubali, damu pia imeendana.
Na kanapenda kamera.
Hi.
Hi.
Her favorite song is Apate. By ni Bruno Mars na Ude Mchinku. Apate. She says that a lot. And I think she came at the right time. Nilikuwa nimeanza kuwa na baby fever. Ni kama Jaja pia alikuwa amejua. Yeah, even though I was hoping for a boy, akakuja lakini amekam na vibe yake. Yeah, and we are trying to co-parent. We see how that's gonna go. The good thing with co-parenting that I'm doing now is different from co-parenting I was doing 2, 3, 5 years ago. I understood a lot of things. And the main one that I always tell people was to stop fighting. Me nowadays I don't fight. Mi nakwambia ukweli na natembea nikienda huko. Kwambia si umejua penye naishi? Siku nini? Naona mtoto siku gani?
So after you posted Ella, ukasema kwa I think sasa the next time unataka baby boy.
Yeah.
And ulisema kama yes, mwenye anaweza taka kukupatia boy ajitokeze. So many ladies by the way wametokea wengi sana. Hadi tuliona pale Ruth K akiongelelea pia. So umepata umedise cause of course DM zimejaa. Wale wanataka kukuzalia. Yes,
nimeshapata si Ruth K hala. Utaona venyewe wataenda chukuliwa tena wangishe moto ingine huko online. Anyway, nilishablokiwa sahi. There's nothing much you can do kisha block nini. I'm kidding guys, I'm kidding. Guys, it's a joke. Anyway, so nimepata nini mingi. I don't want like now. Yeah. Simwacha nipatie Ella attention kidogo.
When you still going to DMs.
But so we announce
DMs. No, nili announce uanze kuprepare. Azeni kukula manini.
So umepatia how?
Nutrients nini. Kula madem. So mwanze kula nutrients, mwanze kuprepare nini. Alafu hata sasa tutafute sasa a different tuingia hata Wakisii ama Wakale ama tutafute Wahindi ama wa Chinese wa Masai. Yeah, so tuangalie. Ni Masai. Ndaua ako pale. Yeah, so not now. Wacha Ella grow because if I have another toy now, sitapatia Ella ile attention nafaa kumpea venye nilipea Lola. Unajua Lola tumepatia mapenzi yake mpaka akakuwa round. So pia tumbe mapenzi pia kuwe round and then tulete tena mwingine. However, kuna discussion inaendelea kwa hao yangu among the toys because I said I want 10. So tuko 5, tuko half time.
Yeah.
We need 5 more. So I said I want 2 more boys, then 3 girls. But the boy amekata amesema 3 more boys,
2 girls.
And 2 girls. In fact, anataka 4 more boys and 1 girl, alafu ndio ati to balance your scale. Sasa mambo kuna nini? Lakini sasa unajua mtu wa kupeleka stima ni mmoja. Fundi ni mmoja, fundi wa watoto ni mmoja. Yeah, so let's see. But I love the banter that is happening online. Me, I welcome them. Nitumie, niambie Obinna akuja. Sasa tulikuwa kwa club. Hiyo siku tika. Kuna dem hata nilimpost, alipost nikamrepost. Ule alikuja akaniambia my friend. Wachana nayo. No. She'll get trolled for no reason. Wachana nayo. Yeah. She's not a social media person, but alifanya video akapost, alafu mimi nikarepost. Aliniambia mambo. Yes, aliniambia mambo. Sasa ni kama well guys, very soon and very soon.
Obinna,
Mama Lastborn alishajulikana kitambo. Nimeona hata ameshafanya Q&A. Amefanya Q&A online, amewekwa huko nini? Apendi kama mtoto wake anapenda kamera.
Like daughter, like mother.
Like parents, like child.
Yes.
Nilishaona huko online DCS walishakimbia wakafanya nini, wakafanya iko tu sawa. Kama anafurahia ni sawa, lakini what she needs to know is online is very unforgiving and it is a double-edged sword. They like you today, tomorrow they crucify you. Yeah, so as much as you enjoy attention or whatever, kuna time pia inaweza geuka. So just make sure that you're strong enough to take both of them, because we need you to be level-headed for the sake of the toy. The same way to my other baby mamas.
Yeah.
So you've seen also sometimes my other baby mamas get trolled. And sometimes pia mi wananiokota huko ndani. It depends on how strong you are. Yeah.
So
And of course, on the same Q&A,
Yeah.
she was asked why she didn't tell you about the pregnancy.
Yeah.
And she mentioned that she was angry at that time with herself.
Yeah. I don't know. She said she was angry by herself, with herself. I don't know. Si alijibu tu hapo, sasa mimi ndajuaje? Wewe ukikazirika na wewe. Mimi naingiaje hapo? Yeah.
And talking about baby mama, there's a TikTok going round and about your other baby mama, you know, in across some of the weird things. You're like, is it her?
No, that's a fake account. The TikTok posting things for Mama Lola and Ada, that's a fake account. That's not her account. Those things are being posted, they are very insensitive. I've seen some of the posts there, Nini. That's not her. Yeah, she can't get to that level of low. Yeah.
So Obinna uko na mtu, niliona juzi kusema uko na mtu.
Niko na mtu. Na watu wako na mimi.
Kuna watu wako na wewe.
Kuna watu wako na mimi, kuna mtu niko na yeye, mambo ni mingi. So chafu. No.
Sawa. Kama hakuna swali lingine, you can just talk to your fans for always supporting.
Yeah.
About a week ago, we saw Robert Buname was trending.
Yeah.
After the ex-wife
Yes.
spoke about some very serious stuff on
Yeah, okay.
Makineo's show.
Yeah.
What is your take on that? How would you? What are your thoughts
About the Robert Burale story.
Yes.
So, stories involving two people. The two people know the truth. Burale and Rosina. Most of us, we are spectators. Tunachangianga based on who has spoken first, and then also who has gotten very emotional, ama who has spoken more. And then people always take sides based on who they like. If they like what you're saying, what you're saying is true. If they don't like you, what you're saying is a lie. Even this conversation we've had here for maybe an hour or so, online itapokelewa tofauti. Wale wamenipenda watasema Obinna stay strong, wale wanipenda watasema kwenda huko na hizo nini zako za matakataka. So that's the way it happens. So for the story for Burale and the ex-wife, they know the truth. And like I always say, the truth can never be hidden for long. With the time itakam tu.
Yeah.
Kama ni Burale was saying the truth, kama ni the wife was saying the truth, yeah, but me if I come and say nini, but now you know me, I don't know the wife. Me, I know Burale. And I know that Burale is like me. He's come publicly and said, hey, me, I've messed up a couple of times before. And me, I always say, me, I've never come and said that me, I'm perfect. No. Me, I make mistakes online. Namunaonanga, namunantandika, na nasema, hey, hapa blanda, and I change and I improve and I strive for better. So Burale as well has come online many times. From me nikikiwa nation, nikenanga kwa hizo nini zake za men's. When tu kukaa chini nasikia tu teachings, anasema, I used to do this, I used to do that. So he has spoken about some of the things that he was short of, and he has improved to become better. Let's wait and see how it's gonna pan out. Yeah, but now it will conclude.
Okay, talk to your fans as we wind up.
For my fans, what I've suspended is me as Obinna, not Steve. Obinna helping directly. CSR on Obinna TV Studios is still happening. We have a couple of CSRs we do. Every December we visit orphanages. We are dealing with women in menstrual health. We are dealing with mental health awareness. Hizo zinaendelea. Those are CSR activities that are ongoing. There's a couple of people that have been helping. We'll find a way to help, but from over there. Then sai itakuwa short and sweet. The mistake that I've been doing is I've been emotionally invested in other people and the people I help. I want to try and work on that. and help without being emotionally attached. So Trudy uko na shida ya chakula, ndio hii lunch. Story imemove. I don't want to bother Trudy kesho atakula nini, kesho kutwa, and for the rest of her life. Now that has been my mistake. Because hajakula lunch. Mbona hajakula lunch? Una kazi, mbona una kazi? Hey, so niko na Jackie Ogaga pale Obinna TV, lakini unaweza mjoin. Mfanye tu pamoja, then I'll look for money, then nini? And I come then because yamsaidia venye anataka Trudy anageuka anaanza kunitukana. Then people come online and wale wamependa Trudy, of course watanitukana. Then now what that happens, so mimi niko Trudy ametukana hivi, okay, so wacha pia mimi nipunguze sasa. So right now wacha nipige kisisi. Ni aje Trudy amego ndio hii namba mazee tumeni nini. Oh thank you. Nimemove kwa the next one. Kesho mnaniona nikifanya karate kwa msituni. Haya! Hasha! Yeah, so I'm working on that. And thank you so much for the support you've been showing. Thank you for the support. The ones who showed Shalkido and the ones who meant well for him. Funeral, I hear it's next Thursday. If you can come through. If you can't come, tuma kitu kwa till number iko hapo, itasaidia family kujipanga. Then we see how it's gonna go. Yeah, and then remember, we are all alive, but the most important thing that we do as human beings is to be kind. Let's be kind to each other. All of us are dealing with a lot of different things. When we meet, say hi, take a picture. Over the weekend, I'm coming to Kakamega and Kisii tukipatana. Hala at your boy. Mad love for you guys. Asanteni sana kwa kunishikilia. I appreciate. Pole tu. God knows why things happen. And God knows why we are here today. And we're gonna be better and we'll strive for better. Thank you.
Thank you so much.